I heard one of the toughest things I've ever heard on a sales call, and the sales rep completely messed it up and lost the deal. This is a video replay of me training Ashton Hall's sales team on how they should have handled the call and why it cost her the sale. Let's dive in. We're gonna go back to this and just listen to what he said and look at him laugh.
Yeah,
Because it's an uncomfortable admission.
I agree. You know, I'm not joking this, but I haven't had intimacy with my wife in like almost 2 years. Touching myself is nothing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay, so he's laughing to relieve pressure from a painful situation. It's a very painful admission, right? I haven't had intimacy in 2 years, and like the only way he's getting any satisfaction is by himself. 2 years, you're married to someone, in 2 years of your life? Like, take this off the table, like the offer, the sale, human to human. How messed up is that? You haven't been intimate with your wife in 2 years?
Yeah.
So when we're at the doctor's office and like, oh, doc, I can't stop eating sugar, and he doesn't laugh. And he's like, ha ha ha. He doesn't laugh. He's like, yeah, you're pre-diabetic. If you don't fix this now, you're going to have issues. He doesn't laugh. Like, this isn't a funny thing. But this guy laughs. You want to let him sit in that. He just said, I haven't had intimacy with my wife in 2 years, and touching myself is the only thing. Instead of any response, silence. Like, literally like this. And you're okay with that? Because how is he going to respond? No, I'm not okay with it. So let's throw up with that. Ellie, you're okay with that?
No, I mean, no, I'm not really happy with it. I'd like to obviously have something with her, but I mean, he mentioned even earlier in the call, they sleep in different rooms. I mean, we don't even like rhyme in bedroom anymore.
This has been happening for 2 years?
Yeah, no, like I told you earlier, like, I mean, ever since everyone just thinks, oh, I'm just gonna fall off the bandwagon again. So there's like a big separation still.
Can I ask you a pretty blunt question?
Yeah, for sure.
What's going to happen if the next 2 years are like the past 2 years?
That's where he responded, and he was like, I guess we can go back to 12 thing. But he responded and he said, what did he say? He said, well, I like to think more like day to day. I don't like to think like 2 years in advance. But then he did say, he's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what would happen. That would suck. I would be in the same spot.
Ellie, can I just give you like a piece of direct advice?
Yeah.
I get it that you're trying to think of day to day, but that's the exact reason why you're in this position. Day to day, you've let a day become a week become a month become 2 years. So you've let day to day become 2 years. If you want to continue down that path, I can't. But if you're ready to make a difference and finally draw a line in the sand and stop doing what you're doing, I'll show you how to do it. This is a serious problem. 2 years. Absurd. You're in a marriage. You're living in a different bedroom. I don't know if they have kids or not, but like...
Yeah, they have 2 daughters, and she lives in a different house, too, like for the beginning half of the week. And then she sometimes comes back on the weekends, he said. He's like, really? But I've never had a lead so perfect.
I know.
I'm not mad at myself. I'm just like, I'm in great time.
When I click off all the check boxes, we get excited because you saw this and you're like, yeah, perfect. In fact, slow it down. Let him sit in this. It's unfortunate, but he has to actually sit in this.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you thinking, and I know you're like, well, I've done it before. This is where you have to do, like, you're facing you. We all go, this is like someone who's done, it's the same mental process, whether you've been addicted to like, I don't know, drugs or something crazy, or you're just like addicted to like the process of going up and down. It's the same wavelength. That's where we will go think, like revamp and whenever we go back on the cycle. But yeah, what can I'm talking about?
You're just using fitter words here.
Yeah, at this point.
Sometimes as in sales, we think we just need to keep talking.
Yeah.
This is the best place for silence.
Let yourself think about it. You're not gonna, I know it. I'm only gonna push you hard because I know. And I can't, literally, you're cool people. I actually like you. But
this, like, none of this is really helping us.
Honestly, because I'm talking too much now. I'll talk.
Set it out.
Yeah. You have to be the one to make the decision. Be like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. But fully actually commit to it.
I know, that's the only thing. Just
When I got somebody,
Trying to say something, and we're cutting him off. We can't cut him off. We need him to get it all out. Because he mentioned the intimacy with his wife thing. How bad is it?
Randomly, like in this.
I know. Well, we haven't even given him the chance to elaborate. And if we want to do this correctly, I'd be like, did you just say 2 years? Wow. I mean, Kenny, how did you let it get this bad? Or first of all, actually, because that's a very direct question, I'm like, can I ask you a blunt question? How did you let it get so bad? Let him sit in it.
Now you got a human being. Before you didn't have a human. Before you just had, I know, little programs you're following or whatever else you're doing, but it wasn't fully someone like actually.
You're convincing him about the program. He doesn't care about the program. He's on Hell Island. It's a miserable island because, let's be real, if you spend 2 years married and you're not in with your partner, you're living in different rooms, you may as well not be married. Like, this is crazy. And we're trying to talk to him about Paradise Island as to where his dreams and goals and aspirations live. And instead of focusing on this, we're saying this plane has 200 seats on it. And at the front of the seat, there's 2 bathrooms. At the front of the plane, there's 2 bathrooms. At the back of the plane, there's 3 bathrooms. So you can pee whenever you want on this plane, right? You've never been on a plane like this. This is one of the coolest planes in the world. And like, all we need to do is just focus on how bad Hell Island is and how good Paradise Island is. And then even he has to swim. He'll swim.
Helping you at any time, literally. That was an Denver. Yeah, we're still with you. You still can go out and eat and drink and do all the fun things, but you'll know how to manage it a little bit better. So that way you don't come back or you don't leave anything and feel terrible. And then you just wake up.
Talking about Denver. Kelly, is the important thing for you this 2 weeks in Denver, or is it the 2 years that you wasted without being into derived? Like, what's more important to you? Because Denver's gonna come and go, but like, you're gonna come back to this same land.
Like, what am I doing? Look at the wall. And we've all been there. I'm only gonna push this hard because I literally been to the same exact thing. I look young, kind of old. There's a Zoom filter.
Do you get a good picture? No, sure.
There's a Zoom filter.
None of this is how we're just going off
So bad. Yes.
free. I think you're great at what you do. I just need you to be able to sit in discomfort.
Yeah.
Sit in silence. Let them talk. Don't feel the need to fill in conversation. I promise you, the best skill you can learn is mute on your mic, letting them talk, and then you have to physically press the button to unmute. I have this mic here that you can't see, but when I'm on a call, I press the button. No one can see, so I can like this. I'm sitting down. I'll press the button and talk, and I need to speak. I physically have to move to my mic to press the button again, so that I can unmute, because I'm a very bad habit of interrupting people. It's a terrible habit. I'm learning how to do it in my real life, but I don't have a mute button in my real life. So this is actually helping me do it in real life because I'm just used to just talking.
Someone has to, but I'm just there's like a little though. It's not like you can kind of see my pores, but there's like a little
So off topic.
filter. It's kind of,
No, it's not that.
oh, okay, I'll take it.
There's also the
He's like, I don't have a filter. But really though, like you don't have time to think. You've done thinking the whole time. The reason why you're here is you made bad decisions up until this point. Right? You make anything, even me. Every decision we made up has brought us to.
Nothing you're saying is wrong, by the way. Everything you're saying is right. But this is logical arguments, not emotional arguments. Because logically, we can sit down and convince him all he wants, but emotionally, he's okay with where he's at.
This point. Now it's my job to make sure I turn the needle and make sure we go a different direction in a good way. That's what a human's for. If I was a bad coach, I'd be like, oh yeah, think about it, do your thing. I mean, it's true. You can go to other people, they're gonna do the same thing. Probably, oh yeah, think about it. But we don't do that. Because we can't, I can't. But mentally, I think I go crazy thinking about it all the time. Like, oh my God. You need it though.
Yeah, it's just
That. Even for your family too. They probably want.
It's just what? Let him finish. Let him get it out. It's just what? Let's find out what it is.
I see dad actually stick to it. And I'll be like, dang, there he goes again.
Every single word you're saying is very valid.
And then you feel very terrible.
It's just not.
You've been blessed. You have a very nice home, good family. Your wife is stunning, obviously. And now we gotta get the brain back going. You can imagine yourself literally 6 months from now, not in his.
You don't like silence. You need to love
So bad.
silence. Silence is the best.
You just have to trust and know that that's what it's gonna be. You can't let your brain think anything else. The moment you let it think something else, it's already gone. You have to keep it in the forefront.
it's just me working out and stuff like that. That's the only time.
I've worked 10 hours.
Let him speak.
You don't have to work out. You don't have to work out like 5 times a week, 2 hours a day now. Like literally, you can do like 30 to 45 minutes at the most. So you get like 3 times a week. You don't need as much as what you think you do. You'd be surprised.
I know I say that now, but I haven't. Like I said, I'm downstairs. I have all the gym stuff right here in my house. Haven't touched it.
But imagine if I'm on a Zoom call with him, like, yo, please go pick up a weight. You're gonna be like, but I have to do it now. Like you're gonna get awkward and be like, no, I don't want to do it. And then
I probably wouldn't answer your Zoom call.
yeah, but you wouldn't know we're gonna work out.
What?
Well, just know you wouldn't know we're gonna work out.
We're talking about the plane, not the destination.
I'm gonna assume they wouldn't work.
No. We'll be like, oh no, we're gonna, I don't know. We're gonna have nutrition labels today. But no, you got it. Well, we got work to do, really. I'm only saying because my life doesn't change it. It doesn't. But I know that you do. Just make it back and help somebody. I know.
Now, just think about this. We spent another 45 minutes with him on this call. By the way, Bree, genuinely appreciate you taking this. Yeah, because it's not easy to sit down and take criticism like this. And I'm only doing this out of a pace of love. I think you're incredible. I think we can just learn how to just be a little bit more uncomfortable in silences and just that's it.
Other side, of course, we didn't do it.
Yeah, but just to me tonight, and now really, I need to think this over. You know, my commitment is about me committing to this. Because like I said, if I don't finish this, it's like I said, money's money. I'm making money. It's just
The money. I mean, it could be, but
I guess I'm the hardest critic of myself. But so I don't trust myself to complete this. Or it's just yeah. Man, I really want to think about this, and maybe talking to you. Like I want to sit down with my director at my work and see what my schedule is, and kind of maybe tell about this program on the start, and see what I can do with like scheduling, and because I do need time to work out, and like I said, like I've been working at this company for 10 years, and I haven't, like I said, I don't even go to the gym now. I don't even know what it looks like. So it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It is.
Several things. One, he says I don't trust myself, and two, he said I want to take a look at my sit down with my director from work. Two different objections. Let's start with one. One is a bullshit objection. They're both bullshit objections, but it's okay. But let's talk about the first one. I don't trust myself, right? This, we have to sit down and speak about. Because several things happened, actually. There's a third one that he mentioned. I want to sit down and think about this. One, the reason why he's in this position today is because he's been thinking day to day, and he's been thinking about things overnight and hasn't made no change. So if we continue with the same thought process, nothing's going to change. We can't say that immediately. We have to say, hey, Kelly, all good. I want you to feel all good. No worry. I want you to feel good about this decision. Just curious. On your side, is that typically the way you make decisions? Yep, that's how I do things. I sleep on things. Awesome. I just want to kind of bring this to your attention because, you know, the way we make decisions brings us to the point in life where we are today. How you've made decisions has gotten you to this point. So is it safe to say that probably the way you've made decisions up till now isn't going to be the thing that gets you out of your current situation, and that we need to introduce a new pattern of behavior? Even if it's a no, I need you to learn how to make a decision on this call so that we can go one way or the other. No hard feelings on my side, but I want that flat. Of course, we can fluff it up and make it nicer, but that's number one. Number two, speak to my dad. Oh, I don't trust myself. This is the bigger one because let's be real, he has a terrible track record. I wouldn't trust him. Hey, Kelly, definitely understand about that. And you mentioned something pretty important. You said you don't trust yourself. Why? So we dig a little bit more. We get an understanding from that. Cool. I guess, Kelly, on your side, if you don't learn to trust yourself, or if you don't find a way to prove yourself wrong, what happens? Are we going back to Hell Island? Are we getting an even deeper part of Hell Island? Or are we moving to Paradise Island? Obviously, we're going to stick there. Cool. And that's why you need accountability. You don't need to do this alone. You need someone who's in your corner, and then we soften our voice. Look how I'm genuinely serious when I say it like this. You need someone who's in your corner from beginning to end. Make sure that you never have to do this alone. I need you to trust yourself. I need you to trust in the fact that we have your, because whether you like it or not, you haven't been able to do this alone, you'd help. And that's okay. It's not okay is to just continue not trusting yourself. Fast forward 5 years, 10 years, you and I are having this exact same conversation. You tell me what makes the most sense. I'm super calm. It's hard for me to do this. This voice sucks. I'm so fast talking, like I'm just very high energy, so it's very hard to do this. But when you do this, you're connecting with people at a different level. My doctor says, I gotta check my schedule. Several things are true here. Don't we have doctors who take Ash's program? Would it be safe to say that a doctor or a surgeon has a way busier schedule than this guy? That's a logical way of convincing him. Because it's true, but it's still logical. So we almost need to challenge him here and say, what if your director says you can't go to the gym? What if you speak to your director and he tells you can't go to do we just give up? Do we just accept that it's never going to happen? Or are we going to wake up half an hour earlier and go to sleep half an hour later to make this happen? You tell him, seriously, can you imagine your boss says, hey, you can't go to the gym? You'd be like, I'm going to go to the gym. Like, I don't care. I'm going to fix it. Or imagine your boss says, hey, you can't be with your family this weekend. You're like, I'm going to be with my family this weekend. Like, I don't like, this isn't, yeah, he's been there for 10 years, but like, it's not going to stop him from like his goals and dreams of what he wants to do.
It's very sad. It's free and they have the state of the art, everything. So, considering that, like I said, that's free and I'm still not going.
Mhm.
And, sorry.
A little bit. You can't hit rock bottom, and then you just told me. You just said it. You're like, I don't even trust myself to complete it. And I tough to commit to either. That's truthfully what we're here for. I'm like I said, I'm gonna push her because I'm like, yo, I just know there's no way we don't. And I just saw the program. Oh, this is like pain.
Good. Listen to it and just, we're here to learn. So see the mistakes you've made and then just commit to not doing it again. Guess what? You're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes again. We're human. I took things 100 times and tell them like, you know what? I can't keep doing this. So you'll probably make the same mistakes again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. And that's okay. Just learn from it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
All the words you're saying are 100% correct. They're just not helping move the needle because they're just logical arguments. And you're basically the height. And I get it. I mean, it's a fitness thing, so you're basically his hype man. You're like, let's do this. We can get you in here. Like, so I want you to imagine that you're the person standing in the gym, and this guy is 1 foot outside the gym or 2 feet outside the gym, and you're thinking, the more I hype him up, I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Come on, let's get in the gym. Let's get you to work out. He's gonna walk in. He's not gonna walk in. In fact, the more we do that, wherever you're walking by, I'll give you the best example. Well, like kiosks. Yeah. And they try to sell you something. You're like, hey, you're like, whoa, the more they speak, the less you want to do that, right?
Yeah.
I was walking down the street and this guy came out to me and said, hey, man, you dropped your weed. I looked at the ground. By the way, I don't smoke weed, but I looked at the ground and I'm like, that was cool. Like, he stopped me, got my attention, and then we started chatting. And like, it made it a lot easier for me to kind of come into that conversation versus, hey, man, you want to buy tickets for this thing? Because he was selling some tickets for some comedy show. I never bought them. The point is, it brought me in versus when people try to say 1,000 words a minute.
Yeah. And when we put a full guarantee on it, we'll still keep coaching until you do. Because we'll be here today, tomorrow, next year, 3 years from now. You'll see. But you gotta just know too, like, I mean, nothing changes. I know you want to talk to yourself and walk through it. But you just let me know, like, yeah, I can't even trust myself to complete it, let alone commit to it for sure. But what would make it like a no-brainer? Where'd you go? What would make it like a no-brainer for you?
Sorry about that. I'm just, one of my clients just texted me. Hold on a second.
Very good.
He can't see me. Yeah, sorry.
But truthfully, it's like, I know you said finances aren't a thing for you, which I totally understand. But like, I mean, it's not a transaction for.
It's even worse when finances aren't a thing.
Yeah.
Then we, in our position, are like, then why aren't you doing it? But the money isn't. Sometimes, it's the money, and that I think money is actually the easiest objective because it is strictly finances. We can figure out a way for it to work.
Yeah.
It's the hardest thing, in my opinion, is when they have the money, they can fully afford it. They just don't want. That's the hard objection.
It's truth. I mean, it's almost 9 here. It's not a transaction. It's more so like, no, that's helping you out, building community. What would be like a no-brainer for you? Because $30, that would stink a little bit. So what would be like a no-brainer that you wouldn't really have to like worry too much about?
I don't know, I just never did this before. It's just like I said, it's about myself committing to this only thing.
Yeah. Still breathe.
Well, let's do this. I want to give you an example. I'm going to do this just face to face.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's stop sharing the screen.
But it's so terrible watching it. I watched it last night. I was like, God bless.
Good. I'm glad. Look, actually, no. I'm stealing what I'm about to say. Kelly, is it just nerd?
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, like I've done a couple of different things before, but I just feel like every time I do it, I just end up going back to the way I was before. So yeah, I mean, I just don't know if I can commit to myself, like commit to actually doing it. I will do it probably for like a week, 2 weeks, and then just spend the money, and then nothing happens.
There was definitely a fear there, right?
I mean, yeah, like I obviously I need to make a change, but it's more so me actually doing it, like me committing to working out, me going. I don't know how it would be possible.
Can I be honest for a second?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that you're scared. Seriously, I'm really glad that you're scared. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because nothing ever great happens until someone's a little bit scared at first. We've been very comfortable for a while. The fear is important to make you make a difference. Because the last 2 years without the intimacy, bathing, going back to that is pretty scary. So I don't want to take away the fear from you because the fear is important to have. Nothing ever great was built without someone being a little scared at first. I don't want to take that away from you, but you should know deep down that despite that fear, pushing through this is the only way we're going to get to the other side. And then we're going to get to, and I re-mention his goals again, that we don't go back to the life of spending 2 years living on different couches. My spouse, you tell me, do you want to be the person who takes consults from our fears and then just never does anything about it? Or do you want to be the person who hears the fear, sees it, and then pushes through regardless, knowing that the death is on the other side? Even now, it's an imaginary scenario. And you're like, still like, it's crazy because we have to get him to think in that way. The fear is good. Like he's petrified right now.
Yeah. I mean, he opened up even throughout me rambling. He is so much.
You can even say, and here's another one that I really like. None of these are tricks. These are just ways of them getting them to see what's going on. So right now, he's at this point. I'm like, hey, can I address the elephant in this room?
Yeah.
Kind of an uncomfortable position we're in right now, right? It's okay. You don't hurt my feelings. The most comfortable thing for us to do right now is hang up and you go right back to your life. So you feel comfortable for a second, but then we go right back to the uncomfortable life. The uncomfortable step is for us to stick around, make a commitment, change finally, and then eventually build a life that's comfortable where we're actually happy. You tell me, do you want to just get off his uncomfortable call and then go back to, get comfortable for a second and then go to uncomfortable life, or do you want to push through this uncomfortable moment so we can really build a comfortable life at your top? You tell me. It's not my life. I can't want this for you more than you want it for yourself. And it gets really serious towards the end. I'll be like, look, can I be direct with you, man? I can laugh about it. This is an effect. We have 10, 20 clients who reach out to us every single day to work with us. So if you don't sign up and no hard feelings, the next person will. I'm gonna go back to my life with my intimacy and all that stuff. Like I'm okay. Our business isn't gonna make or break it by one person, not job. But this is gonna make a difference for us. Actually, too many people kind of go down this path, and then I speak to them a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and then the exact same. I can't want this for you more than you want it for yourself. But you tell me, do you want to hang up the phone, call you a year from now, see where you're at, and have the exact same conversation, or do you want to draw a line in the sand? I love using the word draw the line in the sand. Take that uncomfortable step forward, finally commit to doing something. But in a year from now, we're actually celebrating about your intimacy life with your partner versus crying. That's it. Yeah, we just have to slow things down and let them sit in the stuff. Mm-hmm. No logic. Never mention the program again or the aspects of it. None of that's important. Right now, we are trying to get to the human behind Kelly, make him see like we don't do anything about this. Guess what? Let's be real. Do we think Kelly's gonna sign up in 6 months from now? Do we think Kelly's gonna be happier?
But definitely.
He'll probably have another one of these calls with another coach or another company. Correct?
Yeah, sure.
Do we think he'll take action then?
Probably not.
What if eventually he finds a very cheap $20 program and he buys it? Do we think he's going to achieve success from following some $20 program that he found online? Yeah. So Kelly's actually going to go for the next year, 2 years, maybe in 3 years down this rabbit hole. And this is actually not like nothing's going to change. So we're actually doing him a disservice by not having him sign up.
Yeah.
Truly a disservice. I see the passion behind your eyes and the way you're speaking to him. Like you're giving it all. You're all, by the way. And but that's my point. It's we're trying it so hard from like the convincing mind versus the, hey, I'm here for you, and in a way of just like human to human. You want path A? Do you want path B? Slowing it down, letting him really see how bad Pay Island is, how good Paradise Island can be, and that we're here for help. Like, let me hold your hand and take you across the finish.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like some guys come in and you can be Like the guys are like 20, they're just like, oh my gosh, I love Ashton. Like they just kind of they'll buy anything. So those guys are like a little bit, I mean, easy. That's like a simple close. It's like, okay, you're hyped about this. You can be more playful, but even men probably shouldn't be. But guys like this, like he needed someone fully to just like listen to him. Beginning half I listened, but I still had that like me energy in the sense of like I'm like, okay, let's do, and it's like I'm not even sitting like this in the call. Like sit back, like breathe. No, that's completely right. Oh, that's true. I think he needed someone to be like more calm. He definitely would have bought it if somebody was on the call who was a lot more. I mean, has a whole gym at home. He has money. He spent like $250,000, literally just said it on crypto. And he got scammed. He lost. So he's like, I have $1 million. Yeah, you could tell the way he was talking.
It's not about us. It's not about our program. It's not about Ashton. It's about
I mean, he had said it like 20 times. We didn't even care. He didn't even know about the program that much. It was more so him even committing to it. Yeah, that's completely right.
we need to get out of our own way, let them get everything out, and then we slowly, calmly guide them, make the best decision that's in their best. But objection handling.